and welcome to Pharma Television News Review here at the Oxford studios of Pharma Television. On this show, I have Ian Nicholson, who is CEO of Chroma Therapeutics, based here in Oxfordshire. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Fintan. And good morning to you. Good
morning to you. Ian, Chroma Therapeutics is a British biotechnology company, as I said, based here in Oxfordshire. Tell us just a little bit about the history of Chroma Therapeutics, and then could you tell me a little bit about your products?
Yes, of course, Fintan. So Chroma is a private biotech company, probably one of the better known in the UK now. The company started off as really one of the first epigenetic companies to be founded anywhere in the world, actually, in 2001. Since 2004, when the company was properly financed, we've developed really a set of clinical assets focused in niche areas of unmet clinical need in blood-borne cancers, leukemias, lymphomas, myeloma. But we've also developed a very novel chemistry platform which we've exploited now to the point at which we've signed a significant partnership with GSK around that platform.
Okay. Well, the important thing is the platform, of course. You've also got a product which we'll come on to, which is moving from phase 2 to phase 3. But tell us about the platform, because it's quite a unique technology, which is not just applicable to one particular type of drug, but to a whole platform of potential drugs.
Absolutely, Fintan. So this is a small molecule chemistry platform as opposed to a biologics platform. Right. And it focuses on a technology which we've called ESM, which stands for Esterase Sensitive Motif technology. Yeah. And this technology allows us, we think uniquely, to deliver selectively small molecule drugs to macrophages and monocytes in man. And recently, through some clinical work we've been doing with one of our lead programs in this space, we've shown that we can now orally deliver small molecule drugs selectively to macrophages in man. And that's a very important finding because, of course, the macrophage plays a key role in a number of diseases, autoimmune disease, oncology, and a number of other therapeutic areas.
Okay. And you mentioned already you've got this collaboration with GSK. So what is GSK getting from that collaboration?
Sure. So the collaboration with GSK, which we struck in the middle of 2009, is focused solely around 4 specific targets. And we think this technology platform is applicable to a whole variety of targets and a whole variety of chemistries. In fact, we've demonstrated that, and we've filed over 30 patents on the technology itself. But GSK, we're working with GSK to develop 4 specific programs against 4 exclusive targets, and we're making good progress with that alliance.
Right. Now, does that leave other programs available for other types of collaboration?
Yes, very much so, and we are looking to expand our relationships and talking to a number of other companies right now.
Right. Now, every biotechnology company like yours have to have products going through the clinical development program, and obviously we all know it's important that to have collaborators, to be able to collaborate with quality companies is critical for companies like yours. Very recently, last week, you announced a deal with CTI. Could you tell us the basis of that for your lead program?
Since we last spoke, the company's made a lot of progress in terms of taking its clinical programs, and we have 3 programs in the clinic now, to quite an advanced stage. Our lead program, which is the basis of the deal with CTI, which is effectively an exclusive but geographic licensing deal, means that we've licensed that agent to Cedastat, which is a very novel, orally active, targeted agent. It's not a chemotherapeutic agent, but it's focused in certain hematological malignancies, particularly AML and MDS, but also potentially in multiple myeloma. We've licensed that drug to CTI for the Americas, so North and South America. We've retained rights to the agent, full commercial rights to the agent outside that territory, so in Europe and in Asia, where we think the agent could be developed very productively. Part of the deal is that CTI will take the supermajority of the funding of our late-stage clinical development. We're just about to enter pivotal studies in 2 indications, in relapsed refractory AML, but also in MDS, and we're looking to start a study this year in multiple myeloma as well. So CTI will help fund and enable us to get the agent to NDA and to European filing in 2014. And that's very enabling for the company, particularly in a time when finances, as you know, are very tight for private companies particularly.
But it's also a sharing I mean, it's a benefit to CTI because there's a sharing of that as well.
Absolutely. This is a co-development arrangement where we will be, they will take the lead in studies in the United States and Canada, and we will run the European part of that. And it will be a global study, really.
Right. And what can you disclose in terms of the financials of that particular deal?
Yes, we can disclose that in effect we get $10 million up front, $5 million as an upfront fee, and $5 million when we dose the first patient in this upcoming study, which we're currently planning for now. The phase 2 component of the study is now complete, and we're ready to enter phase 3, hopefully towards the back end of this year. So the financial piece is that CTI funds 75% of the external costs of those studies going forward. And that's very important for us because it does mean that not only do we get financial help on the heavy lifting, but also we can bring to bear their clinical expertise. They are a very advanced company in terms of their clinical infrastructure, and they can help us a lot in terms of both setting up and running those pivotal studies.
Right. So clearly you've got two very important collaborations, one with GSK, the other one now with CTI. Where does that leave Chroma Therapeutics going forward in the next few years? What other things are we expecting? Obviously you're going to focus on these existing programs, but are you still looking for other collaborations for your other programs?
Yes, indeed. So as I said earlier, we're looking for a further deal around our technology platform. Yeah. We'd like to expand both the indication footprint and the number of programs we have using this unique orally delivered macrophage targeting technology. But in addition to that, we'll potentially seek a further deal around the lead agent, potentially in Asia, for example, and look for ways to bring forward our further 2 programs, which are now approaching phase 2 study. Okay. So there's a number of deals which we hope to be able to announce over the course of the coming year or 2.
Well, congratulations on the CTI deal, Ian, and thank you very much indeed for coming on the show.
Thank you, Fintan.